don't tease. Moving the way that I be. Hop in the ride and we show out. I'm ready to go now. Splashing our and they pulled out. Take a and I'm thrown out. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the league. But we bout this function, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the valley, you know what it be. Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. Out of rounds, yeah, out of rounds on me. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the home team and the Milwaukee starting five. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, also Johnson out there, and it's Moncrief in at the two guard. Here's Jordan. And a nice finish on the layup.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Gets the three ball to go. Jordan's got five now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Malone. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
To end the run. Moncrief, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Jordan with the bucket.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's the break. The steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And another miss by Milwaukee. To the inside, McHale lays it up and banks it in.
As we like to say, a guy.
It'll be the 80s team off the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo out there with Johnson. Then it's Moncrief. Then it's Kareem Everson in at the point. Now, here is Bird. McHale passes to Jordan. 3 on the clock. Shoots the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Takes it inside, and it's Jordan with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 5.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Takes a three. That good from Moncrief on the assist by Johnson.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name the Freak.
Now, here is Jordan. Jordan. He's got 5. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Bucks with possession. 4-point game. Took him no time at all on that one. Moncrief's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Milwaukee. So the 80s team called timeout. They're first.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Pass to Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Jordan, and he drives in. The shot's good. Jordan's got 9 points.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
And Moncrief gets it to go.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Jordan wide open. McHale kicks to Jordan. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
It's Moncrief on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Worthy comes in for McHale. And Irving subbed in for Michael Jordan. Clock at 4. Olajuwon finds Irving. Out to Bird. Outside Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here on free throw coming up. The 80s team making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Burke, and Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. That's good from Ray Allen.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
They get the rebound. Outside for Thomas. Knocked away. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Worthy.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The kick out to Worthy. Terry Cummings grabs the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Pass to Cummings. Allen inside the three-point line. Shooting foul as the whistle. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Julius Erving.
Way to attack there and then yank the contact.
The 80s team making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Robinson's checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Wilkins, and it's sent back by Allen. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and he drops that one in. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
How about the read there from Olajuwon, finding the open man.
Here's Robinson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Floats one. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 6 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound. Dandridge, he's checked in for Moncrief.
In for the Bucks, Bob Dandridge.
And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. Trailing by 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Baker. Still yet to score. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Demonstrating some power right there. Love whenever Baker just throws it down with force.
Outside Thomas. Olajuwon, right side. Wilkins outside. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
That's the end of the first
Michael Jordan getting it done for the 80s team.
28, the Milwaukee team. 26.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 80s team.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants.
Top of the creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
They've got Dominic Wilkins, Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then it's Thomas, and it's Olajuwon into the 5 spot. And for Milwaukee, Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Dandridge. And it's Robertson in at the point guard. Outside Thomas. A rebound by the Bucks.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
They've got Olajuwon. Magic Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's McHale, and it's Bird in at the 3. And for the Bucks, they've got Robertson. Antetokounmpo out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson, and it's Dandridge in at the shooting guard.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Thomas, good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
On the ball out of play, the 80s, and the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review, coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Time call here. The 80s team will talk it over. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Johnson against Robertson. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Shoots it. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Wasted no time on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
A nice shot by Irving.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Irving with the steal. And the rejection by Giannis. Johnson wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Here's Bird. McHale left side. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. On deep, Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 3-point 80s team lead. Abdul-Jabbar's gone 2 of 3 from the field. On its way from Irving for 2. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Here's Bridgman. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bridgman's got his 2nd basket.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Nailed from three-point land.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
And so Bird will bring it up for the 80s team. 6-point lead. And that one's at Irving.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then
knocked loose. Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. He was all alone on that one. That's now 8 points for Giannis.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Johnson with the rebound. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Bridgman. Off target from 3-point range.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the defense.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Offensive rebound. Johnson, that's for 2. And he connects with the jumper. And it's an 11-point 80s team lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guy at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The 80s team making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Elijah. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for McHale. And it's Jordan in for Bird. Milwaukee also making some changes. Robinson comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Moncrief in for Robertson. Drills the three-pointer.
And no, he isn't going to get it done.
Jordan, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Johnson, good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside, Jordan. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jordan's got 15.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, Jordan. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it.
And so that brings the...
Your 80s team, 56. The Bucks, 47.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Erving so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Magic Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Bird. Then it's Malone. And it's McHale in at the four-man position. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
From deep, Jordan, good on the three-point shot. Jordan's got 21.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's in there.
Sidney Moncrief.
Moncrief's got 15.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, rate exactly when his team needs it.
Launches it, and Jordan good for 3. Jordan's got the lead up to 11 now for the 80s team. Sidney Moncrief on the wing, defended by Jordan. Rebound, Malone.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specific.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Cummings is checked in. Jordan, that's for 2. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson, that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 11 points in the game. The 80s team with the ball. Here's Jordan. Good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Moncrief's shot is off.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
And the ball out of play, the 80s team will inbound.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
The 80s team making a switch here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Thomas with the ball, picked up by Robertson.
Milwaukee foul.
For Milwaukee. Baker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Johnson. Michael Red's checked in for Monk. And Allen subbed in for Robertson.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
It's Thomas outside. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this defensively,
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Moses Malone.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the basket by Thomas.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Allen up top. He's guarded by Thomas. For three, Middleton. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. 18-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Robinson's checked in for Milwaukee. And Milwaukee has possession. Robinson on the wing. From the arc. Traps in the tray.
Glenn Robinson.
Robinson's got 5.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap. Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Deep 2 from Robinson. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Worthy, no good. Bucks trail by 21. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. That one falls. Baker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Definitely with the different zone. He is looking more and more confident in that mid-range.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. The 80s team making some changes. Wilkins comes in for Michael Jordan. And Gervin subbed in for Thomas. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Vin Baker. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Ray Allen.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 80s team.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And an intentional foul right there. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Team is in the penalty.
That free throw, no good.
George Gervin. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Bucks trail by 20. Middleton the pass to Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And that's an intentional foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Foul. At the line for your 80s team, Dominique Wilkins taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
And Allen launches it from deep. Allen against Gervin. Pass to Worthy. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Robinson passes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. Free throw good, Gervin. That one misses. Bucks trail by 21. Near the three-point line, it's Red. They get it again. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Allen for 3. The rebound by Dantley. Inside, here's Worthy, and he lays it straight in. Worthy's got 9.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And so it's the home team fighting lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Bucks foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Oscar Robertson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Moses Malone out there with McHale. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Kareem. And it's Bird. And at the 3, the small forward. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Takes it from 10.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
Moncrief kicks to Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Moncrief. Moncrief's got 3 assists in the game. The 3 from Johnson. It's good from long range.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3 ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
And Kareem throws it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Johnson, that's for 2. He drains the quick shot. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale. The 80s team making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
Michael Jordan.
Johnson surveying the floor. Count it.
Marcus Johnson.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Jordan inside. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Moncrief. And the rebound goes to McHale. McHale rebounds tonight. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Jordan with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively, and he comes up with the deuce.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
And stolen by Jordan. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Moncrief's shot is off. And so it's McHale with it. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And Jordan gets it to go.
A gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Robertson against Johnson. Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And it's Bird missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see. On the interior.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Jordan inside. Moncrief defending. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 38 points.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's Bridgman. Michael Redd is on the wing. Here's Dandridge. No good that time. Excellent D there from Wilkins. Here's Dantley, guarded by Redd. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Michael Redd on the wing. Thomas covering. For three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Elijah Wan. Robinson's checked in for Milwaukee. Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Redd, and that one is good.
Michael Redd.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Outside for Thomas. Over Giannis. They shoot again. And Thomas, here we go. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee, Ray Allen.
Redd outside. Kept alive. Allen. And that one
Ray
is
Allen.
good with the on the glass.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And the shot goes down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Buries it from three-point range. Cummings with the ball. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Off on that one. And so it's the 80s team winning this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for